Good evening. We made it to New Year's Eve. We've made it through 2024, a challenging year for a lot of people. Um, Apologies for my tardiness in not getting the 12 beers of Christmas vids uploaded. I just haven't felt like drinking. Um, it's kind of like a rough time of year. It's so dark, and I just find motivation and energy are in short supply a lot of the time. And if you chuck beer into the mix, it can make you feel worse. So I've been trying to get a bit of exercise and stuff like that. However, good news is that we've got a real banger year tonight. And I had quite a few beers for Christmas, so I'm going to stretch it out a bit to 12th night and beyond, to the weekend, and maybe a little bit longer. There'll all be beers that I had over the Christmas period that I've been given, so there'll be interesting stuff in there. This one is Narwhal, which is from Sierra Nevada. It is the 10.2% Imperial Stout that I mentioned in the review of their celebration ale. The smell of dark fruits that you get when you open this up is something to behold. Now, I will say that I've cheated. I had one of these the other day, but I messed up. I took it out the fridge and I had it almost straight away. So, unfortunately, when you do that, and I mean, it is a rookie error, the flavour just isn't there. Cold beer, when you see beer saying serve cold, be suspicious, because serving a beer cold kills off any flavours, and particularly it can kill off any off flavours. So if a beer's advising you to serve it really cold, then it may be because it's got something to hide. Anyway, this one doesn't. This is 10.2 Imperial Stout. So it's strong. What is Imperial Stout? Imperial just means big, strong stout. There's no kind of it's nothing beyond a bit of a gimmick of a name, really. You do see lots of people using it. You'll see double stouts, and they're much the same thing. This comes from the Sierra Nevada website, the web shop, the UK web shop, and it is quite expensive. It's around about £6 a bottle, I think. But for a 10.2% beer, you say, well, 10.2%, that's really strong, yeah, but you drink 10.2% wine. And frankly, when I had this the other day, that's what it was like for me. Like a glass of wine. It is jet black. When I hold that up to the light, nothing comes through it. It looks like, I sent a photo of it to some friends, and one of them said it looks like engine oil. Does a bit. It doesn't hold on to any sort of a head, which strong beers tend not to. The aromas, and I can smell aromas from here. It's just so much going on. There's dark fruit. I'm getting dark chocolate. I'm getting coffee. There is hoppiness, so there is zestiness there as well. It is a real mixing pot of aromas. But the one that stands out for me is almost like a really deep, kind of cherry, plum, fig aroma, but with dark chocolate, and then, like I said, a little hint of some hops, some almost spices as well. So now this beer, it says limited edition, and it does get released from time to time. I looked up prior to buying it a couple of previous reviews, but I think because it's limited edition, they might chop and change it a bit each time, because one of them was when it was like 11%, another one was when it was like 10%. So I don't know really, but if you wanted the exact knowledge of everything on this channel, you've come to the wrong place, I'm afraid. I'll just give you a layman's opinion. Let's get stuck in. Here's to your good health. Hope you had a good Christmas. And of course, Happy New Year. Oh my. Blimey. That is full on. You couldn't really swig that quick. It is not a stout in the sense that Guinness is a stout. The overwhelming flavour there is of dark chocolate. If you don't like dark chocolate, you're not going to like this beer. And then it's got a really long, lingering, that dark chocolate bitterness. But it's lovely. It's really quite a smooth mouthfeel on it, as you'd expect. And there is, unsurprisingly, a hint of that booze. Some warmth. From the 10.2%. So I pick up mostly dark chocolate, but hoppiness as well, which is where the bitterness is kicking in. But all the things that I mentioned in the aroma are present too. There's a lot going on with it. And it was kind of similar when I was getting towards the bottom of the glass the other night when it had warmed up a bit. Each mouthful, it tastes different. So there, I'm picking up some lemoniness at the beginning and a bit of spice. And not so much dark chocolate. But certainly some warmth there. Some of that boozy warmth. Oh, it's lovely. And then dark chocolate, hint of coffee, maybe some caramelly toffee in there as well. Look, for 10.2% and for the complexity, so it should be. But that is nothing short of sensational. To be able to make a beer like that, that is phenomenally good. It's not going to be to everyone's tastes. If you don't like strong beer, if you don't like, if you don't think you're going to like it, you won't. If you're of a mind to, because this is going to last me the best part of an hour easily. That glass there, it is like drinking a very complex red wine. It's that kind of drink. It is not like drinking a beer. But the flavour is lingering and lingering and lingering. It is so rewarding. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's a triumph how they've managed to make this. So their Narwhal Imperial Stout, limited edition for 2024. It might be the kind of beer that needs to be laid down, left alone for 6 months, even a year. Some of these beers do develop over a long period, but it's too late for me to do that, isn't it? Once again, your good Alf, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for any kind comments, likes, subscriptions. The fact that anyone wants to listen to this is a joy to me. Really appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Here's to 2025.